Hello, Samriddhi. Yes, Mamta. We have started. Yes, ma'am is here. Can everyone see and hear me? Am I visible and audible? First question, always. Yes? Tell me just type high five if you can see me. See me and hear me. Okay? I'm good. Physicist Aryan Singh, thank you very much. Yes, here ma'am comes. High five if you can see and hear me. Hello, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks a lot, children. High five, Samriddhi. High five. Yes, that's the spirit. So, namaste, Aditya. Yes, Samriddhi, you are one of those children who regularly sends me emails, right? So, definitely I remember you. Let's see, Sri Krishna. I am still trying to calculate that. I'm not very sure. Right now, I don't want to give you any estimate of which month. Okay? Hello, children. Hi, Vinay Raj. Namaskaram, Sai Kishan. Okay, so let us get started, children. I think it's already been 2 minutes since we have begun. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So, in case you're attending my session for the very first time, here I am. This is Ambika, your biology master teacher, right here on this amazing platform of Vedantu. Okay, so let's move ahead. Shubham, hello, Shubham. Hi, Ruchi. Namaste, Anjali. Definition of mentee, what do you mean? Okay, thank you, Krishna. Vanakkam. Sorry, it just scrolled up before I read your name. Hasini, is it? Okay, let's get started. As you know, ICSE class 10 children. How many of you here are ICSE 10 children? Can I get ICSE 10? ICSE 10? Yes, yes. ICSE 10. Me. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Nice to see that. You're from CBSE 8. Okay, Anjali. Sai Kishan, is it? CBSE 8? CBSE 9 also? Wow. CBSE 10 also? Daksh. Right. Nice to see that I have a mixed crowd here. So anyway, it's always nice to have a mixed crowd in a session. So especially when it's going to be a mentee session, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that we have fun, we participate together, and make the best of the session. Okay, guys. So ready? Yeah. What do you mean? What about CBSE? We are already done with one Menti quiz for CBSE 10 last week. CBSE 9's Menti quiz should be coming up next week. Okay. Today is going to be the doubts plus Menti session for the chapter cell cycle and cell division of ICC class 10. And let us move ahead. And as always, I love to start with a positive quote. Here we go. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Everything, literally everything that weighs you down. Be it social media, be it something else that you are addicted to, or whatever it is that is stopping you or distracting you from reaching your goals, just give it up. If you sincerely want to fly, I'm sure you will certainly give up everything that weighs you down. Okay, so this applies to all of us, and with that, we move ahead. Code I will tell you after we are done with the doubts. Okay, so as always, as with all Umang sessions, today's session is going to be divided into two halves. First half is going to be doubt solving, and second half is going to be Menti. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead. But before that, let me tell you a few things. We understand that because of online education, many of you face quite a number of problems, most of which are what you see here: doubts, unsolved doubts, improper access to like good notes, tests and assignments, competitive exams, choice of schedule, choice of language, and a lot more. But then the good news is that at Vedantu, we've got all your problems solved, in addition to giving you a lot of bonuses, including unlimited live classes, all micro and crash courses, performance reports, and personalized attention. All of this, we've got you covered right here. So what do you do to know more about this? Those of you who've not enrolled yet, just visit vdnt.in/ytpro. Trust me, children, you have nothing to lose. Just visit it. I'm sure you will find something that will be of use to you. Okay, so what do? Once you go to that link, you get the option to choose your grade. For you guys, most likely, I can see there is a mixed crowd here in my class, but then assuming that you guys belong to ICSE 10, select your grade, which means it'll be 10 here, and then select your target, which is going to be ICSE 2021 or anything else if you are from any other batch, and then check out all the details. I think I've told you all the basic features, what is included in Vedantu Pro. In addition to that, we also have a few more bonus features, all of which are mentioned here. Okay, and then what do? Click on the button Get Subscription. So now comes the big question, ma'am, what's the pricing and things like that gonna be like? So here we give you every detail with full transparency. I've got the details for you for a 1 month of Pro subscription, 3 months of subscription, and 6 months of subscription. Okay, for 1 month, normally the amount payable is going to be 2,699, but then application of the coupon code which I've mentioned here, AMBPRO, will reduce it to 2,294.15. This is for a 1 month subscription, wherein for that 1 full month you get unlimited access to all the features, all the courses that I have spoken to you about. Then for 3 months, the normal amount payable is going to be 6,999. And application of the same code AMBPRO is going to reduce it to 5,949.15. Okay, that's for 3 months of unlimited access to all of these. And then for 6 months, I think personally for me, I feel because it's the month of September right now, 6 month subscription will do you good, because it means you don't have to worry till your final exams month, which is roughly till the month of March. You will have unlimited access to all of these. Okay, so the normal amount payable would be 11,499, whereas application of the coupon code AMBPRO is going to reduce it to 9,774.15. Okay, children, so anything, it's completely up to you. All you have to do is visit the link vdnt.in/ytpro, and remember my coupon code AMBPRO also, so that you don't end up paying the full price. You are eligible for certain discounts. Okay, children, so with that, let's move ahead and homework question. Yes, children? Hi, Rahul. Okay, yeah. So homework question, I had asked you in the last session, why is reduction an important aspect of meiosis? Yes, any answers? Right now, Nikita, I will be starting it probably in like 10-15 minutes, like after I'm done with the doubt solving. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so let's move ahead. These are the 2 first answers and the top answers that we have got from Anjali and Komal. So good job, both of you guys. And I did receive a lot of answers through email also and from the comment section also. So good job, all of you guys, for taking the pain and efforts to give me the answer to that. This is the answer: to maintain the chromosome number after fertilization. Reduction in meiosis. Why is it important, was my question. So here Anjali says the reduction is important to maintain number of chromosomes constant in a particular species. Without it, the union of 2 gametes during fertilization would result in offsprings with twice the normal number of chromosomes. And Anjali says, Happy Teachers Day, ma'am. Thank you very much, Anjali. Okay, so I think good job, and most of you seem to have understood this concept correctly. Meiosis is important in terms of reducing the chromosome number to half so that gametes are haploid. Yes, so let's move ahead. Amal, can you speak Malayalam? Nobody is going to understand if I speak in Malayalam. Okay, here, because I think we have a mix. Pinne aikote. Okay, I think that's all that I can say. All right. Yeah. Yes, Komal is right here. And do we have Anjali also here? Yes. I don't see Anjali. So, anyway, let's move ahead, children. Yes, time for doubts and Menti, starting with doubts. So, what we have done is we have selected some of the most commonly asked doubts from the comment section of all the 4 sessions that we have done for this chapter, and we will be discussing them. So, the first question again, Komal, this is your question here. Ma'am, what is the function of spindle fiber, and also what is astral ray? Komal asks. Okay, so this is one question that many children have a doubt. I think in my regular sessions also, many children do ask me similar doubts. What is aster? What is microfiber? What is microtubule? What is spindle fiber? And all of that. So aster, literally, it is a star. Okay, aster literally means a star. Okay, so this structure, what you see here, this is the centriole. If it's the case of an animal cell in which division is happening, they've got structures which we call centrosomes, comprised of perpendicularly arranged one pair of centrioles, right? So centrioles begin to form certain structures like this, and these structures, star-shaped structures that you see here, are what we call asters. And from these asters, something develops out. What is that something? It is the spindle fibers, okay? The microtubules which grow out, okay? That much for you to understand the spindle fibers, as you can see here. So to make it more clear to you, yes, aster actually means a star. Do remember that. So in this case, it actually radiates the microtubules. As you see here, from the star-shaped structure here, it radiates the microtubules, right? Okay, so the fiber which is radiated by the centrosome are called spindle fibers, and these are called spindle fibers or microtubules because they form mitotic spindle with the chromosome. Okay, we know that, right? Now you can see that the spindle fibers are forming, like they're going and attaching themselves to the centromere of the chromosomes, right? That is why they become an important aspect or an important part of cell division. Now children, I will be explaining this. I think there is one more question, if I'm not wrong, which is related to this, but for your information, we have also put in a little bit of extra information. There are actually 3 types of microtubules in a typical animal cell. Kinetochore, wherein microtubule attaches to chromosome, interpolar, wherein microtubule binds to the microtubule of the opposite side, and astral, wherein microtubule which does not bind, which is the microtubule which does not bind either to the chromosome or to each other. They just abruptly end up in cortical cytoplasm. But then the importance here for astral microtubules is to help centrosomes to stay in their position. This is why astral microtubules are mainly important. Okay, so this is the doubt that Komal had asked, and let's move ahead. The next question is from Pranjal. Okay, ma'am, please teach us late prophase and late metaphase. Who else has the same doubt, late prophase and late metaphase? Yes, I think late prophase, especially, probably many of you might have. As I have told you in your ICSE syllabus, you don't have to know each of these in detail actually. But then for your understanding, I think I have mentioned all the stages so that it won't be confusing to you in the last session when I taught you that. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, as far as mitosis is concerned, you must know all the stages. As far as meiosis is concerned, you just need to know an overview and the understanding that meiosis occurs in 2 major stages, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So different stages of mitotic cell division in the normal somatic plant cell is what you see here. Starts with interphase, just like any other cell division starts with interphase. Then comes early prophase, mid prophase and late prophase. So what do you see? Look at early, mid and late. All of these B, C and D here are all different sub-stages of the stage that we call prophase, which is said to be the first stage in mitosis. Okay, what happens there is that as you can see, the chromosomes are becoming condensed. Initially, at the start of prophase, they were all scattered and just lying around there in the form of like loose chromatin, thin, long chromatin. But then as prophase progresses, they condense and form a proper X-shaped structure that we know of chromosomes, which is what you would see towards the end of prophase, which is late prophase. So by the time late prophase comes, you can see what it looks like, condensed form of chromosomes. Another thing we need to remember is that by the time late prophase comes in, the nuclear membrane begins to disappear. Why so? I think I've told you this before when I taught you the concept. Because the chromosomes will keep moving around, so that the nuclear membrane the nuclear membrane disappears, so that it's not hindrance to the movement of the chromosomes. Okay. Yeah. So everyone is asking me how much time will it take to start Menti? Not more than 10 minutes from now. Okay. Yeah. My name is Ambika Jayendra. Okay. My name is Ambika. All right. So yes, Menti hoga. It's all right, Chanchal. We are still in the doubt solving stage, and yeah, we are still in the doubt solving stage. We have not started Menti yet. All right. That is about late prophase, and about metaphase. As you can see here, in metaphase, all the chromosomes come and align themselves at the equatorial plate of the cell, in the middle of the cell, as you can see here in one single line of the equatorial line or the equatorial plate of the cell, as you can see. Okay, so this is just there for your reference. Whenever you read through the PDF, whenever you have to revise, you can go through it. Just list it out, because late prophase is probably more important to understand. Metaphase is probably easy for everybody to remember. It's not too eventful, but in prophase, a couple of important things happen. And if it's the case of meiosis that we are talking about, prophase is a very eventful stage, wherein a lot of things happen, like homologous chromosomes pairing up and a lot of other things like that. Right. Okay. Now, next one. Why is the synthesis phase called synthesis? Dhanush, are you here? Dhanush, I don't see Dhanush's name here. I don't see your chats, Dhanush. Probably you're not here, but anyway, S phase, or the synthesis phase, is called so because during this phase there is synthesis of DNA copies. Basically, DNA replication happens. DNA replication is nothing but synthesis of new molecules of DNA. So there is a parent DNA molecule, and similar to that, absolutely similar to that, a copy would be created, which is why we call it S phase or the synthesis phase. Okay. Yes. Okay. Moving ahead. Now, ma'am, could you please explain G0 phase? Shantanu Karmakar. Yes, Shantanu, are you here? I thought I saw your name somewhere, but I'm not sure. Okay. Yes, Samriddhi, because there is synthesis of DNA. All right. I don't see Shantanu either. No worries. So this is the outline of the cell cycle that you see here. We know that it starts with a G1 phase, followed by S phase, and then G2 phase, and then M phase. Okay. Now, what happens is, this is the normal cell cycle. I have not mentioned G0 phase when I numbered it 1, 2, 3, and 4. Normally, cells which have to undergo division and carry out their normal cell cycle processes, cells that have to keep dividing, carry out 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. But in your body, there can be situations when sometimes some cells may not want to continue cell division for whatever reason. Okay, it may be a temporary thing that they don't want to, from G1 they directly may not want to go to S phase for certain reasons, maybe because they are not prepared for it, or because they just want to stay in a resting phase for some reason, illness of the cell or illness of the body or something like that. Or it may be that that particular cell, for instance, the neuron or the brain cells or your heart cells, are examples of those cells in your body which do not undergo constant division. Okay, so they don't constantly keep dividing. Once they have become a mature cell, from G1 stage, what they do is they go into the G0 phase directly. That is called a resting phase. Non-dividing cells just stay there in G0 phase. Okay, so brain cells, heart cells, and a few others, most of them just stay in the G0 phase permanently. But sometimes, if it's the first case that I told you, wherein if it's going to be because of some illness or some other reason that a cell is temporarily going into the G0 phase, it can get reversed come back here and continue and enter into S phase and continue the cell division normally. Okay, this is about G0 phase. Yes, children? If we are good until now, please do remember to hit the like button, because I have no other means of seeing if we are going in the right pace. Okay, children? Yeah. Liver cell में temporarily होता है, says Keshav. Yeah, but then liver cell does divide normally, like every 1 to 2 years, liver cells do keep dividing. So, as you said, it could happen temporarily. By the time they are ready to divide further, they reverse it and go ahead with the S phase. Okay? Yes. Aryani, is it? Hi, Aryani. Okay, this is about G0 phase, children, and let's move ahead now with the next question. What does N represent in 2N or N? Does each somatic cell in the human body have 46 chromosomes? Plants do not have centrioles. Then how does spindle fiber form? So this is from Arnab Banerjee. Arnab, are you here? I'm not sure if I saw Arnab's name. Yeah. So never mind, even if you're watching the replay, please do listen to this. Now, N actually, whenever we write the haploid or diploid number, we just represent it as N or 2N. N normally refers to the haploid number of chromosomes. In the case of every species, this will be different. For example, in the case of human beings, N or the haploid number of chromosomes is 23. Okay, diploid number of chromosomes will be like in mathematics, 2n would mean 2 into 23, which is 46. Okay, this is what N represents. N typically represents the haploid number of chromosomes in every sexually reproducing species. Okay, does each somatic cell in the human body have 46 chromosomes? Yes, absolutely. Every somatic cell in the human body does have 46 chromosomes, while your gametes, depending on whether you're male or female, your sperm or ova respectively would contain 23 chromosomes each. Instead of saying 46 chromosomes, it's ideal to say 23 pairs of chromosomes. Okay. Now, plants do not have centrioles, and how does spindle fiber form? So look at this, children. This is just to show you how cell division happens in an animal cell and a plant cell. As you can see, spindle fibers with the help of centrioles in the case of an animal cell, you can see it very nicely happening, like the chromosomes are getting easily moved around. They are getting pulled to opposite poles, and all of that is happening. But in a plant cell, that is also happening. You do see spindle fibers, but then there are no centrioles. So how does this happen? So plant cells, although they do not have a centriole, they have what we call an area which functions like the centrosome in animal cells, just outside the nucleus. Now, for example, if just a second, children. Yes. For example, if this is a plant cell, okay, and if this is the nucleus, just outside the nucleus there would be an area which functions like the centrosome, which means it's got certain structures that we call microtubule organizing centers. Okay, microtubule organizing centers are present just outside the nucleus in a plant cell, and they are responsible for the formation of diverse microtubule array, and these areas would be responsible for cell division and differentiation. And the next 2 points, don't bother too much about it. It's just there for extra bit of information. The microtubule organizing centers of plants are the proteins which we call gamma tubulin, which is a protein associated with formation of microtubule in eukaryotes. Okay, so this is how in plants it happens. Okay. Although there are no centrioles, they do have proteins found in the microtubule organizing center, which help in spindle fiber formation and all of this. Okay, and I think we are good to go ahead to the next one. Ma'am, I have a doubt. When a chromosome duplicates, how many chromatids are formed, and which part of a duplicated chromosome is called a chromatid? Now look at it, children. When a chromosome duplicates, normally a chromosome would look like this. Okay, but during S phase, I told you DNA replication happens, right? When DNA replication happens and one copy of the DNA is created, you find it this way, in the form of a chromosome having two sister chromatids attached to each other at a point called centromere. Okay, so when a chromosome duplicates, two sister chromatids are formed. Okay, which part of a duplicated chromosome is called a chromatid? These two, what you see here, these two parts are called chromatids. Okay, this is a question from Priyanka Banerjee. So Priyanka, I hope that answers your doubt. So again, same thing that I have told you. This is one chromosome unduplicated. When it's duplicated, it looks like this. Okay, yes. Children, your favorite part has come. Now let's get started. Yes, Kushneet, it's time to get started with Menti. So let me give you the code. Whoever hasn't, yes, all of you ready? Finally, Samriddhi says, okay. CBSE 10 is most welcome. Thank you, Arjun. Komal, mature neurons do not divide generally. That's what I was telling you about. But recent research has also been proving that a little bit of division does take, although it's not completely studied yet. It's still under study. But normally it's said that by the time a brain cell matures or a neuron matures, it doesn't divide further. Okay. Now use the code 7347800. Okay, children. Yes, everyone's joined, Menti. Let's move ahead and see. Waiting for players. Yes, yes, yes. Most welcome. Most welcome. How many of you? Let's make it at least 200 to get started. I would ideally love to have a lot more. Yes, children, all of you, everyone. Whether you're from CBSE 9, CBSE 8, CBSE 10, ICSE 10, ICSE 9, you're from CBSE 12. How nice, Kushneet. So you will also find this relevant to you, actually. If you're a NEET aspirant, you will find this relevant to you. Cell cycle and cell division and all that are part of your NEET syllabus. So there we go. Just, okay, it's going up, going up. Let's move ahead. 7347800. Children, in case you're here for the very first time and you have no clue what's happening, please go to www.menti.com and use the code 7347800. Okay? Yes, we will start as soon as we reach a good number. 200 is what I have in mind, but let's see. Wait for a couple of minutes more and see. Move ahead, move ahead. If there's anybody who would like to join this, please do share the link with them as well. So more the merrier, actually. Okay? I think in my CBSE 10 quiz, I had like almost 5 times this number. I remember that last week. What happened to everyone? Everyone's tired? Not had lunch, or is it because you have school classes or something? Yeah. Thank you, Vinith Raj. You're like giving me live updates, is it? 100 plus likes. Yes, yes, Asif, we'll start. Hi, Andrew. Link shared with your friend. Yes, great job, great job. Are we good to start? Okay. Yes, everyone here who is chatting with me in the chat box right now, have all of you joined Menti? Are there only 117 of you? Yeah, that is true, Samriddhi. I understand number of ICSE students in general in India overall itself is less as compared to CBSE. Yes, that is true. Yes, CBSE can also join, as I said. Everyone's welcome. Okay, so I think there are 123 of you now, and we should be in a good position to start. Whoever else wants to join, please do join, but we will get started in the meantime, okay? Okay. Yes, children, have a look at your screen. 30 seconds exactly for every question. Chromatin material is formed of which of these? DNA only, DNA and histones only, nucleotide. Okay, quickly, quickly. Code is 7347800. Let's see who's going to give me the answer to this. And don't type the answers here. I want everyone to answer on Menti. Your time ends in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, and there we go. Okay, good job. DNA and histones. 29 of you actually thought it's only DNA. So, what happened to all the sessions that I did? I really hope it's not people who attended my session in which I spoke about DNA and histones, because I broke my throat a lot and literally I had a dry cough after I finished that session because I wanted to make the concept of DNA and histones very clear to you. Okay, so as most of you say, DNA and histones is the right answer. And who is on the leaderboard right there? Let's look at the points also, please. Okay. We have Naman at position 1. Naman, where are you? Good job, Naman. And we have Aditya, Samriddhi, Ishika, Lovely Poison, Kathy, Prince, Kushi, Simran, and Sanchit, 9th grader. Good job, all of you guys. Yes, children, if anyone else has not joined yet, 7347800, okay, is the code using which you can join Menti right now, and more the merrier, as I always say. Okay, get ready. Your second question is going to be coming on your screen right now. Yes. Okay. You were third, Sujit. Okay, look at the next question. The term chromosomes literally means which of these? Inherited bodies, twisted thread, colored bodies, shining threads. Chromosome, literal meaning of it. I'm not asking for the definition or anything like that. Literal meaning of the word chromosome. How did it come into existence? The word chromosome. I say this in all my classes whenever I teach genetics. So those of you who've been my regular children will certainly know the answer to this. And your time ends in right now. Your time is up. Okay, this is why I said, although a good majority of you do say the answer correctly, which is colored bodies, I can see 44 of you have still said the answer is inherited bodies. Chroma, in chromosome, split it into two words, two sub words. Chroma means colored, and soma is body, colored bodies. Okay, inherited bodies is true about chromosomes, but then that's not the literal meaning of chromosome, which is why I was trying to give you that hint, as in, like, I'm not asking you about the definition or the bookish meaning of it, literal word meaning. Okay, let's see if Naman is still at the top, and looks like yes. And we have slight shift there, Naman, and secondly we have Ishika. Ishika, good job, you've come to position 2. And we have Aditya now in the 3rd position, and we have Samriddhi, Simran, Prince, Satvika, Kushi, Devesh, and Rakshita. Nice job, guys, nice job. So now I can see there are 136 of you. Children, in case there's anyone here who is still randomly giving me answers in the chat box, please stop doing that. First of all, hit the like button right now and come join me on Menti with the others using the code 7347800. Okay, moving ahead now. Okay, question number 3. Yes, the type of cell division in which the number of chromosomes halves, the number of chromosomes becomes half. What do you call that? Is it meiosis? Is it mitosis? Equational division, or none of these? Yes. There are two major types of cell division, if you remember. One in which chromosome number remains the same, one in which the chromosome number literally becomes half. Okay? Not here. Chanchal, Anjali, Sanju, everyone, I hope you have also given me the answer on Menti, and your time is up. Good job. 87 of you say the answer is meiosis. 33 of you say it's mitosis. Well, for your information, mitosis and equational division basically mean exactly the same. So if you knew at least that point, I don't think you would have gone for either option B or C. Okay, anyway, never mind. Everything is a learning process, right? So there we go. Let's look at the leaderboard now. Any major changes to it? Let's wait and see if Naman is continuing to be on top, or is it Ishika? A typical example of, like, with every question, Ishika is jumping up, and now Ishika is in position 1. Good job. And then we have Naman, Samriddhi, Aditya, Devesh, Satvika, Kushi, Anjali, Pramika and Sahana. Okay, I think Pramika and Sahana, I'm seeing your name just now on this leaderboard. Yes, Om Prakash, it's all right. We are just done with 3 questions. You can still go to menti.com and use the code 7347800 and join us here. Never mind. Okay, what is gone is gone. We still have a lot more questions coming up, and let us look at question number 4, which is right here on your screen. Meiosis can be observed in the cells of dash. Only testes, only ovary, both ovary and testes, or all body cells? Okay, super duper easy. I think everyone has the ability to give me the correct answer to this. And let's see. Whoever hasn't joined, please do go to menti.com, use the code 7347800 and join me, because your time ends in 3, 2, 1 and go. There we go. And good job. This is excellent. Okay, both ovary and testis, the cells of both ovary and testis do undergo meiosis so that the gametes can be produced. All right, and let's look at the leaderboard. Any major changes, any new names, or is there any change in position? I don't know. Let's wait and see. Okay, Naman is back to form. Ishika, where have you vanished, my dear? I don't see Ishika anymore on the leaderboard now. Naman and Aditya have gained back their positions 1 and 2, like the first question. Then we have Samriddhi. Good job, Samriddhi. And then Kushi, Satvika, Devesh, Sahana, Anjali, Tweeto, and Pramika. Okay, Tweeto is a new name I can see here. Okay, children, once again, note the code. I am still here. We are still not even midway through the quiz. Yes? Yeah. So 7347800 is the code. And let's move ahead and look at question number 5, which is right here. This is also going to be super easy. I'm sure about that. Synthesis phase of cell division shows the synthesis of which of these? RNA, RNA and protein, DNA, glucose. Those of you who've been with me in this session since the start of today's session, like from 2 p.m., would certainly know the answer to this, because there was a doubt based on this question also, and I have explained that as well. Okay, so let's see. Yes. Okay. Yes, Abhijit. Nice to know that. Nice to know that. But then it would be nicer if you are part of Menti. And here we go. 71 of you say DNA, which is the right answer. I told you DNA replication happens, and that is how you see the form of sister chromatids when it's time for the S phase. RNA and protein, RNA, all of this gets synthesized in G1 and G2, which is growth 1 phase and growth 2 phase. Okay? But DNA synthesis happens in S phase, which is actually what gives it its name, synthesis phase also. So let us see what's happening. And that still maintains it as Naman, Aditya and Samriddhi. Good job, guys. Naman, Aditya and Samriddhi consistently maintaining positions 1, 2 and 3. So I can see not too much of points difference though. Let's see if anybody is overtaking you 3, or there is a competition between the 3 of you also. And then we have Satvika, Khushi, Devesh, Sahana, Pramika, Anjali and Harshad, the class 10 topper. Harshad, welcome to the leaderboard. Okay, let's move ahead and look at the next question, which is question 6. Now we are midway through the Menti. Yes, children? Yeah. After mitotic division, a female human cell will have which of these? Read it carefully, children. After mitotic division, a female human cell will have which of these? 44 plus XX chromosome, 44 plus XY, 22 plus X, 22 plus Y. What do you think the answer could be? Mitotic division, and we are talking about a female human cell. Okay, and your time is up. Let's see if there's any major change. 62 of you seem to have got the answer correctly, which is definitely good, but what's to do with the rest of you? XY, seriously guys? XY, presence of one Y chromosome makes it part of a male cell, right? Thank you, Sai Kishan, for the happy Teachers' Day wishes. Although it's late, it doesn't matter. We are still in the Teachers' Day week, so it doesn't matter at all. So let's see if this makes any difference. I doubt there is any difference to the Samriddhi. Where have you vanished? Naman and Aditya still consistently maintaining their positions. Okay, good job, guys. And then we have Devesh, who's come to position 3, come up. Satvika has also come up. Harshad has come up. Then we have Pramika, Tweeto, Komal. Thank you, Komal. And then Arnab. Okay, Arnab Banerjee. Thanks for solving doubt. Good. And then we have Prince. Okay. Yes. Now we move ahead and guys, how many of you there now? Yes, I think the number's pretty much the same. Question number 7. Anyone here who has not joined, please go to menti.com. The code is 7347800. Okay, and here we go. During telophase, what happens? Look at all the options. Nuclear membrane is formed, nucleolus appears, astral rays disappear, or do you think it's all of these? Telophase. Okay, where does it happen? Yes, guys, quickly, because we have 10 more seconds for you. And oh, never mind, Samriddhi, you still have this chance. Don't leave up any opportunity. Time is up. And oops, nuclear membrane is formed is what most of you answered correctly, but all of these is the answer. When nuclear membrane is formed, nucleolus also appears, astral rays also disappear. Yes, during telophase, all of this happens, right? I am a little disappointed, but never mind. The 46 of you who chose the answer correctly, hearty congratulations to you all. Now I have a feeling that this might have some major change in the leaderboard. Let's see. Look at that. Naman is still maintaining position 1. And then we have Tweeto, who's come up to position 2. And Rai, who's come to position 3. Aditya, never mind, from 2 you've come down to 4. But it's all right, okay? We still have a few more questions. Devesh, Sahana, Satvika, Harshad, Pramika, and Lovely Poison is also back to the leaderboard. Good job, guys. Okay? In case there's anyone here who hasn't joined yet, the code is right here on your screen, 7347800. Please do join. Okay? Yeah. Yes, Ishuga. I'm sorry, I'm not even able to read your name clear. Ishuga girl. Okay? Yes, you are a little late, but never mind. We are in question number 8, which means 5 more questions, including this one. Okay? Meiotic division occurs in, yes, let me ask you this question in a different manner. Let me see if at least now you guys will give me the right answer. Vegetative cells, reproductive cells, meristematic cells, all of these. Where do you find meiotic division occurring? Hi, Harshit. Harshil or Harshit? Harshil. Okay. Class 7, seriously? Okay. And your time is about to end in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Good job. But still, that 21 and 23 is bothering me a little bit. Meiotic division occurs only and only in your reproductive cells. All the other cells need mitotic divisions to happen in them because they are all diploid cells. So they can't afford to reduce the number of chromosomes to half. Let's see if there is any major change. And all right, that still keeps Naman in position 1. Tweeto, Rai, Aditya, Devesh, Sahana, Satvika, Pramika, and I can see 2 new names, Merin and Shivansh. Good job, guys. Yes, 16th. Samriddhi says 16th. All right. Good job, Harshil. Glad to know that. Okay, let us move ahead, children. And this is going to be your question number 9 out of all the 12 questions that we have. Okay, cytokinesis is division of, I have told you what kinesis means. I have told you what cyto means. Do you think it's nucleus? Do you think it's cytoplasm? Do you think it's nucleoplasm? Or do you think it's none of these? What do you think? Cytokinesis is division of which of these? You are from class 2. What do you mean? Class 2. I don't understand. So your time is up. Yes, children. And good job. 100 of you seem to have given the correct answer, which is cytoplasm. Cytokinesis is indeed splitting of cytoplasm. Let's look at the leaderboard and see if there are any major changes. Some people might have come on top because this was a super easy question. So looks like Naman is still super focused and super consistent. Plus, perhaps Naman is also blessed with good internet. So Tweeto is still at position 2, Rai at position 3, Aditya, Devesh, Sahana, Satvika, Pramika, Merin, and Arnab. Okay, I don't see any new names, but that's quite all right. Let's move ahead. And this is our question number 10. Guys, join in case you have not, because we have 3 more questions including the upcoming one. Okay, 7347800 menti.com. Okay, your name is Tarun. Yes, I can see that. Question number 10. G1S and G2 are phases present in prophase, interphase, metaphase, anaphase. Yes, you must know this, especially if you are from, whoever told me you're from CBSE 12 and whoever told me you are from ICSE 10, you guys definitely must know the answer to this. No excuses. Of course, I remember Ambi Sheikh. Okay, and your time ends in 3, 2, 1, and go. Absolutely right. Yes, interphase. Remember, cell cycle is divided into interphase and M phase, and interphase is further divided into G1S and G2 phases, wherein it prepares before it enters into the M phase or the mitosis phase. Prophase, metaphase, and anaphase are all stages of mitosis, and hence don't become the answers here. Let us look at the leaderboard now. We are nearing the end of the session, children, because after this we just have 2 more last questions. And let's see. To me, it looks like Naman will carry the overall trophy today, because except I think one or two questions max, Naman has maintained consistently position 1. Do I have any new names here? No, sadly not. Okay, good job. I think this is like a copy paste of the previous leaderboard, the same thing. Okay, question number 11, and there we go. Duplicated chromosomes are joined at a point termed, again, something that I have explained in the first half of today's session, centrosome, centromere, centriole, chromatid. Do not jump into the answer. I want a good majority of you to give me the right answer to this. Duplicated chromosomes. Yes, we also call them sister chromatids. Let me give you a hint to make it easier for you. Sister chromatids are joined at a point called dash. Your time is up. And there we go, 77 of you with the answer correct. That is centromere. I knew there would be a confusion between centrosome and centromere just because the names are sounding a little similar. But remember, children, centrosome is a cell organelle which is found only in animal cells. But centromere, regardless of whether it's a plant cell or an animal cell, centromeres are found attaching sister chromatids. Okay, centriole is a part of centrosome, and chromatid is what is attached using the centromere. Okay, and let's look at the leaderboard, and after this we will have the final decision maker question. Yes, Naman still oh wow, Rai, Tweeto, and Naman have like crossed 10,000 points. Good job, guys. Congratulations, hearty congratulations on that, because you guys have been very consistent here also. But look at it, it's pretty much copy paste of the previous leaderboard. Good job anyways though, because you guys are not competing just between 10 of you. You are competing with 110 other children who are also out there. Okay, moving ahead to the last and final question for the day, question number 12 of our chapter 1 of ICSE 10 biology. The cell component which can only be seen during cell division. Yes. Oh, Yo-Yo Darshika's brother you are. Okay, I remember that name. Mitochondria, chloroplast, chromosome, and chromatin. Which of them do you see only during cell division? Think about it. It's very, very easy. And your time is up. Good job. The answer is chromosome. Chromatin is always found, children. So chromatin is not the answer. Chromatin is always found in a cell. But when it is time for cell division, chromatin condenses and assumes the form of chromosomes, those beautiful X-shaped structures that we know about. And let us look at the final leaderboard, and that will also show us who is our topper for today. I don't think I have a doubt in that. But anyway, let us look at it ourselves. Yes, good job, Naman. And everyone else also, I think whoever came, Satyan ICSE also, is it Satyan? No, Sayan ICSE. Okay. Is one new name who's come on top at the end, I mean, in the last leaderboard. Good job, all of you guys who were consistently on the leaderboard and who were playing actively and participating very well. Naman, where are you? Hearty congratulations to you. Yes, you are 11th, Samriddhi. Yes. Swag, Samo, I'm not sure if I remember you. Maybe I know you by some other name. You guys don't even give me like the context of it when you ask me, ma'am, do you remember me? Sometimes I may not even remember you just because your name here is different. Okay, anyway, Naman, good job. And that marked a wonderful end to our Menti quiz for today. Children, before we wind up, do remember to visit vdnt.in/YTPRO and use the coupon code AMBPRO because you have a lot of amazing content out there. So I'm just giving you the link so that you won't forget it. Yes, right there. Sorry about this. Yes, AMBPRO is the coupon code that you can use to avail all the offers that we have out there. And if you have enjoyed the session, children, do remember to hit the like button now, right now, because all of that is what keeps us motivated to keep coming up with more and more such interesting content for you. We will definitely have a Menti quiz and a doubt session after every single chapter in the Umang series. Okay? Yes. Routine to teach ICSE class 10. As in? What do you mean routine? When are my classes happening? Is that what you're asking? I usually come 2 to 3 times in a week for ICSE class 10 on YouTube. Okay. And children, in case you think any of your friends would benefit from this, please do share it with them as well. And hit the subscribe button right now in case you've not subscribed to our amazing channel, Vedantu 9th and 10th English. Okay, and you can also reach out to me through email. I think already many of you have been doing that, and thanks a lot for all the love and support, children. Please do stay in touch because it builds kind of a personal bond. Okay, whether or not I reply immediately is a different thing, but I make it a point to read through all the comments and every single email that you guys send me. So do not hesitate to send me an email. Okay, children? Yes. You got 12th position. Good, Himanshu. Yes, Joseph. Thank you very much, children. So let's wind up for today, and I will see you again in another amazing session. Until then, please do remember to take care, stay happy, take care of yourselves. It's very important to stay safe because you guys are still very young. A lot of things in store for you. And there we go. I'll see you again. Until then, bye-bye.